I'm doing good. How you doing? Thank you for speaking. Laying up in this bed, relaxing before we hit the streets. I'm trying to see how I'm trying to see how my camera looks because I'm on this this hotel this hotel. Oh, it looks good. I'm looking at it. Okay, it looks good. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. Oh God, ain't nobody hit me up all day till I started to go live. Sorry about that. Ain't nobody hit me up all day till I decided to go live. I mean, all day. Now all of a sudden, here's some come somebody tell me happy Thanksgiving. Girl, Thanksgiving is almost over. Can y'all believe 2026 is it's right around the corner? We're gonna talk about this chicken noodle soup stuff in a minute, but I just wanted to wait till more people come on here. Yeah, I'm just waiting on a few more people to pop up in the live. Oh boy, I tell you. No, actually, my eyes are not closed. I have to look down at the comments. I know a lot of people say that, but when I'm see when you the comments are not up here. So if they if they were up here, I would be looking up here. But I can't. I have to look down to see the comments. Nope. But I'm not asleep. I can see. I just have to read the comments. Did I answer your question? Did I answer your question? Right. Did I answer your question? No, your daddy's high and your mama's baked. Oh, you ain't. Oh, you ain't heard the beginning. This is just the beginning. You 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 barking up the wrong tree today, home girl. And you only here because your mama got high with your daddy. That was your stepdaddy. Back to my real subscribers. Hi everybody. Good evening. Hope you guys had a great day today. Hope that you guys ate a lot and not too much. And I came out here because we're going to talk about eating Campbell's soup. In just a second, we're just waiting on a few more people to come into the live. Mm-hmm. Same to you, Princess. Same to you as well. Did you have a great day today? Did you eat a lot? Mm. Well, Cece, you're watching me, so apparently you like me being sassy and yeah, and impressed with myself. You're watching. Hello, Dusty. Welcome in. How are you doing? Hello, Christine. Thank you for being a member of my channel. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in all the people who are important. Those who are not important go to hell. All of those who are not important go to hell. Do me a favor, go to hell. Mm, right, Sister Craig, you get it? Hmm. Matter of fact, go to a burning hell. Hello, Alfreda Stevenson. Welcome in. What a beautiful name, Alfreda Stevenson. Hey, Moondog, how you doing? 777. I'm sitting up here enjoying my suite here in Atlanta, Georgia. About to hit the streets in just a second. Well, not now, but later on, we're about to hit the streets. If you tell me to open my eyes again, you will be blocked. We don't do spamming on here. You've already mentioned that my eyes were closed, girl. Miss Girl, my eyes are not closed. I have to read the comments, okay? You are now blocked from my live. Have a good one. Bye bye now. Oh, you getting it? Oh, oh yeah, I am. Yeah, not yet. Tomorrow I'll start working on. Hello there, Bun B. Bun B. Not yet. I'm tomorrow. Everything's closed today. Tomorrow I have meetings with the people here. A couple of places I got to go to look at the places to see where I'm going to have my show at. Hmm. And I'm also going to be doing some skits on the streets and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, we're going to go ahead and block them again. I thought I had blocked them, but we're going to try it one more time. We're going to try to get them out of here. One more time. What do you mean, what do I do? You mean I do shows, comedy shows, and sing and play the piano, and I gotta find me a way of finding me a little small keyboard, so when I go out of town. Hold on a minute. How is this person still getting? Oh, I know why they're getting in. Hold on. Let me do something, y'all. Give me a second. All right, let me try to get them out of here one more time. Okay. Okay. We got a lot of space, y'all. So I'm gonna have to let me remove this out the way. I'm not gonna be able to do what I wanted to do because I gotta watch some of this spam on here. Give me a second. Yeah, I got a lot of spam today. But I could remove it, but I'm not right now. Yeah, I guess I'll remove it. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Yeah, I might have to remove. Yeah, I can remove the spam, but I'm gonna wait, see if it goes away. Uh, but right now it's really bad. Yeah, it's really bad. It's never really this bad, but for some reason today, I guess because a lot of people are, at home because of the holidays. I could stop it, y'all, if I wanted to, but I'm just trying to. Oh, it doesn't bother me when they do that. I just have to. It's never happened. Okay, I'm going to remove this person from the live as well. They've already. No, I don't have to do that. Let me just do this, and we'll stop all the spam. Okay, so unless you. Oh, they making me sad. They're not making me sad. Listen, it's spam, y'all. It's spam. Uh, uh, I could stop it if I want to, but it usually doesn't last that long. But we'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Well, I don't want to do that right now. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a few more minutes and see if they continue. And if not, then I'll have to do subscribers only. And it's weird because the person that came in here and put all that spam in here, I blocked them once and they came back. But people have more than one YouTube channel. I didn't I didn't block you. I don't. Uh, hey, how you doing? Hey, Mythical, how you doing? Same to you. Same to you. Yeah, it just came. That just came out of nowhere. I don't know if because of. Anyway, Christopher, I'm sorry about that, Christopher. Okay. After this, I'm gonna go ahead and have to do that. Y'all, give me a second. Let me go ahead and do this because it's too much spam in here. Hold on. Hold on. Let me do this. It's just too much spam in here. So let me do this here. All right. I did subscribers only. It's too much. It was too much spam. I couldn't deal with that. I usually don't have that much spam. Um, yeah, I don't usually have that much spam. I don't know where that came from, but oh yeah, you're right, Bumby. You said they'll make another channel in 2 seconds. Yeah, isn't that crazy? I usually don't have spam like that, and I really hate to do members subscribers only, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Did you guys see my hotel that I'm staying at? Did y'all see my suite? So I do work from Marriott, but I work from home. A lot of people they tune into my show and people always say, "Where you? Why you need? You need a job? You need to work." If you've been following me long enough, you'll know that I do work for Marriott. I'm always, but anyway. So anyway, we got here. We were going to stay at another hotel, but we called this other hotel like 3 or 4 or 5 times. Okay, Sister Craft, I don't know what you're talking about, but if I see your comment, you should see my comment, okay? Anyway, so what was I gonna say? We call this we were gonna stay at this other hotel not too far from here because it's one of the brand newer hotels. This hotel's been around for a while, the one we're at, but it's been remodeled, it's very nice. And so the one that we were gonna stay at, it was two hotels in one. And we called so many times before we got here there and before we got here in Atlanta, we was like, how much are your incidentals per night? Now listen, I may have a job, but I don't have the kind of money to pay $50 a night. Pay 400 now. My discounted rates be like 45, 20, 44. The discounted rates for Marriott could be anywhere from 45, 65. Thank you, 45, 60, 65. Mm-hmm. And I have the one of the best rates, because you have different rates. I have the best rates. I have the employee rate, and so the rooms could be anywhere from 45. They used to be the residence ends used to be 45. Them bitches and went all the way up to 65. And but anyway, so we were gonna stay at another hotel. It would have been cheaper than this one, maybe $100 cheaper. But it was a newer one, so we want to stay there. But anyway, we get there and we said, well, what are the rates? What's the incidental rates per day? Mind you, that room over there would have been less than this one actually. It would have been four something, but then they would have charged. We're staying how many days? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They would have charged $50 for all those days. That would have been 400 plus that's another 50 dollars a day on top of that. I'm like, oh hell no. So we told them, okay, we're gonna we told them we're gonna just cancel the room, and we had this room. I had already had this room reserved just in case of backup because we knew I kind of knew that was going to happen. Like I called them, we called them so many times. We're going to call corporate tomorrow and say, hey, they need to get their shit right. You know, because we called more than once and asked them how much was the incidentals. Now these incidentals is only $20 per night, so we decided to stay here. But let me show y'all the room. Give me a second. I gotta put some clothes on. Well, just put on some shorts. Hold on, give me a second. I'm like, man, but this is the bedroom. So when we got here, when we got to this room, hold on, y'all, let me put on something. All right, so here we go. You do? I'm a hotel freak. To this room, we had an efficiency room, but I know the guy at the front desk. And hey, Kendra, how you doing? He's like, hey, PT. He knows Miss PT. He's like, welcome back, and da da da. Because we come here every year for Thanksgiving. Me and my best friend, but I always spend home. I spend holidays. I spend Christmas with my family, and we always come here for the holidays. So anyway, so when we get here, he's like, I'm gonna upgrade you to um, I'm gonna upgrade you to a larger room. I said, oh, okay. Nice. So here it is. Here's the room. I'm gonna stay here for my birthday show. I plan on staying here for my birthday. This I just got to see if the rates come available. Oh, let me turn on the light. Hold on. Here we go. So this is a large 1 bedroom. Let's see if they got the price on the room on here. Sometimes they have the price on the room on here, but this one don't have it. But these rooms are anywhere from $300 to $500 a night, depending on what they got going on. Of course, this is Residence Inn, and this is the hotel that has the refrigerator, the little stove. They used to have full stoves in here, but they don't anymore. I guess because of fire hazards and stuff. Microwave, of course. They all come with the, the silverware, plastic, and all kind of stuff. This is for long stay. We're gonna go to the grocery store and buy breakfast food because we don't like to get up early in the morning and eat their free breakfast. Of course, you have your work area over here. You have the TV here. Now, what I like about this room is no one is. My best friend is in front of me. He's in front of me in the other room, and there's nobody behind. There's nobody back over here. So when I decide to do the show, I'm gonna do the show over here, and you won't hear the music because there's nobody back over here. This little thing here turns into a bed, and here's the bonus room. The bonus. You have a little patio here. See? Yeah. Oh, we always stay. Even the efficiency room that we were going to get, it has a patio too, but this is a bigger room. This is one of their bigger rooms. And this here is the bedroom here. It has a little chair there. Sorry, my bed is all messed up. Anyway, has a great view in here as well. Let me turn this off here. Hold on. And as you can see, this is the parking back here. Parking. And I don't know if you can see it, but can you see it from over here? Let me see. I might have to be on the other side, but you can see the Google building from over here, the Google building. And this over here is the other side over here. So yeah. Yeah, so it's a nice hotel. We the guy who works here, he knows me very well, and it was nice of him to give us an upgrade. It's the bathroom, of course, bathroom, and this is an older model This is an older building that they have remodeled and fixed up and made it look nice. You know, the last time we came here, we was kind of disappointed because it was so cold in the room. But they have changed management companies since the last time we've been here, and I thought I could see. I thought I could see the Google building, but I would probably have to be on that other side. Ooh, it's cold out here in Atlanta, bitch. Ooh, ooh, shit. There it is. There's the Google building. There it is. Can y'all see it? There it is right there. That's the Google building. That building over there. And these people they have patios out here too. But yeah, it's a nice hotel. Yeah, I like it. This is where I want to stay for my birthday show and the I keep saying the anniversary show, but this is where I want to stay for my birthday show. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice hotel. Yeah. And we went to eat. We went to this famous restaurant here called um, it's called Mary Mac's. Okay, so you can Google. Let me finish my eating my turkey. It's called Mary Mac's. Been around since what 40 something. Let me see if I think I have pictures. Hold on. Are y'all still there? I think I took pictures. Okay, so this is Mary Mac's here. Pull up this picture. See Mary Mac's tea room. Um, but anyway, so this restaurant here been every celebrity that you could think of has eaten here. Like you say the name, they probably been here. White and black, Hispanic. I mean, all presidents, civil rights leaders. I mean, anybody you could think of, they have eaten at the busy. I mean, at Mary Mac's. And I'm gonna finish my little plate. Anyway, you too, Linda. Let me see, is it warm? I'm gonna finish up my turkey and dressing. Mmm, mmm. But yeah, I love the patio. I've been staying at this hotel since the 90s. Since the 90s. I used to work for Marriott in Midtown where I met Eazy-E, the rapper. I was the manager, I was the housekeeper manager at night, and I met him. I met the rapper Eazy-E. Isn't that crazy? What did you mean? What's the purpose of you writing that? You love 619. What was the purpose? Oh boy, we supposed to be going out, but I'm sure we are. We're just because the clubs they don't close here till late. So we try to get our little rest on. I'm finna finish my Thanksgiving dinner. But yeah, this hotel is not new. It's an older hotel, but they have remodeled it, and it looks really nice. This is where I'm gonna probably do my show here in this room in here, or if not in here, I'm gonna probably do it somewhere because, like I said, you can't. It's so ducked up. There's nobody behind me, on the side of me, or nothing. Mm. This is my turkey, baby. I kept telling that lady to bring me unsweet tea. She kept bringing me sweet tea. I'm like, ma'am, I asked you once, I'm not gonna ask you again. Stop bringing me sweet tea. Oh my God, you might as well bring me sugar water. Mm-mm. That sweet tea ain't no good for you when you reach a certain age. You know what I mean? It's not good. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, they got some good food. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell y'all. What I like about Mary Max is they you have to write down what you want. That's their tradition. So can you imagine if all restaurants were like that? Nobody would be getting nothing free. You get what I'm saying? Because if you write down this is what I want and it comes out wrong, you wrote it down. Yeah, soul food. Hmm. But if I'm not mistaken, white people own it. I think. Well, the white people own it. Hmm. Just Google Mary Max. They said they had some of the one mom. I think they said had some of the original people who worked there that were still there. I don't know if they're still there now, but they were old. And they said one of the ladies, she was a bitch. How you doing? They said she was a bitch. They said she'd take off when she wanted to take off, and she gonna do what she wanted to do. Well, Mary Max is. Then you had Busy Bee. Now, Busy Bee, I'm mad at them because, girl, COVID was years ago, and y'all still closed. Like, mm-mm. Sorry for smacking. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all Busy Bee. I wish I was filthy rich. I was filthy rich. I live in me a high rise downtown. Like, y'all know Atlanta's one of my favorite cities, and I would live in a high rise like that up there at the top. If I was filthy rich, but I'm not. But I would have problems just like I do now with without money. We're gonna talk about this Campbell soup shit in just a minute. But let me show y'all Busy Bee. I'm so mad at Busy Bee because you know they you can only get to go. Now, well, I don't know. I think being that I was born poor, if I become rich, I still have a me card in the humble heart. It's cold here, but they said it didn't get cold till yesterday. So let me pull up Busy Bee. So Busy Bee was one of the first civil rights restaurants that was open in Atlanta, and they was around when nobody there was no other black, but when blacks couldn't go eat at restaurants, and so this is where King and all the civil rights leaders used to go. It's still there. It's still there, and it's small. Busy Bee Restaurant, Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, it's small. It's about as small as this hotel room I'm in, and this hotel room is not that small for a room. So this is Busy Bee. I'm gonna turn this around and show y'all, and I'm gonna turn this around so y'all can see Busy Bee. This is where we like going, but we mad because they close. You can't eat inside now. They may have changed it. So I'm gonna you have to probably call and see, hey, are you guys back open now? Can you come inside now? Yeah, well, not for long, baby. Come to midterms. And Busy Bee is a famous place too. A lot of celebrities eat there. Here goes one right here. Joe Biden. There you go. Yeah, the Busy Bees is a very popular place. Yes, it's a very popular place. Look at that chicken and waffles. Gordon County, Georgia. Oh, okay. Oh, you was close to Atlanta. Damn. Look, all the big time celebrities ate here. I don't know who this is. Who is that? John Patton Jr. I don't know him. I need to Google him. I don't know who these people are. There go Joe. Damn, Joe Biden been in here. In here a long time. There you go again. Damn, he loved this place. Shit. Damn, Joe. Look at that. Mmm. Yeah, they got some good food. I wish I could show y'all. Let me see. Let me find some more pictures. Let's see if we get some more pictures. Yep, since Busy Bee's been around, this is what it used to look like. Yeah. Like I say, I don't know if they're still open or not anymore. I mean, not open, but I don't know if you can go inside or not anymore. But yeah, this is Busy Bee. Hmm. Yeah, you might be able to go inside. I don't know. Like I say, um, but this is it right here. It's a website, and then you also have this is the lady who runs it. Her father, she's not the original owner, but it's they got the history on it. You just have to go to YouTube and you get all the history on it. And let's see, order takeout, order catering. Yeah, see, I don't think you can. We're celebrating the Busy Bee and Tracy Gates in the recent awards and recognition. See, let me see, restaurant hours. See, I don't know if you can come inside or not anymore. I don't know. See, takeout only. That's crazy, man. That's not good. I mean, y'all need to let the people back in the restaurant. Oh my God, is this the original? Oh, the food is fantastic. Every sitting president has been there, Republican and Democrat. Ooh, baby, that's old school right there. Okay. Ooh, it's been there a long time. Ooh, and y'all, and you see, it's not that big. That's the owner right there. That's the new owner, Tracy. Yeah, it's not big at all. It's not big at all. But and you know what's crazy? This building right here that's next to it, they've been trying to get them to move, but they won't move because it's a hair shop. Like they cut hair there. But honey, them people ain't going nowhere. They're not moving. And also now Pascal's is also a civil rights. Pascal's has also been around for a long time. This is where I had my 60th birthday celebration at here. Pascal's is very good too as well. Yeah, I had my 60th birthday celebration here. Let me see if I can pull up. And the civil rights leaders used to come here and eat too as well. Um, Martin Luther King. Like if you go there, they have all their pictures and stuff on the wall, just like the other one. They're both of those two restaurants, and they're right around the corner from each other. Now there's a guy. Now I don't know if he still works there or not, but let me see if I can pull up his picture. He's been there longer than anybody. I think they said he started working there when he was 15. He is still there. And I took a picture with him. Oh yeah, see this is Pascal's. Hello Janet, thank you for being a member. I see your name is in green and I appreciate you. Yeah, this is look, and they got robots now to bring your food out. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, we still have waiters. They still have waiters and stuff too. Look, Kamala Harris was there. Yeah, a lot of people eat here. Pascal's is good too, but Pascal's is huge. Like, yeah, see, she was there eating. Yeah, but she's probably not new to this place. I mean, she went to school in Atlanta, so she probably was eating there before she became famous. There's the mayor right here, Mayor Dickens. Let's see what else we got here. I'm sure that's some celebrity, but I don't know who it is. There's the Martin Luther King's son. So yeah, so a lot of celebrities go here and eat. Now, yeah. Oh, maybe I could have my comedy show here. Nah. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice. It's a nice. We're gonna go there. There's Barack. He President Obama went there and ate. Who is this right here? I don't know who that is, but yeah, it's a very famous place. Now, this is not the original Pascal's, but this is the one that everybody goes to now. Uh, Gary with the T. Look, I talked to Gary today. We're supposed to be meeting up this week while we're in town. He's coming home early, so hopefully we can do some videos together and hang out. But I'm doing my videos with my wig on. Show is, honey. Show is, honey. I wish I could find that guy. Okay, let's see. Oldest. Okay, the oldest. Hold on one second. Oldest employer. I think this is him right here. He should be coming up. Let me see. No. Let me see here. No, I don't. But if you go to, oh, the food is good. If you go to YouTube and put in Pascal's, he does a lot. He does interviews. I hope. Oh, this is the original Pascal's right here. Here it is. And guess where it's at? The original one is right next to Busy Bee. Because see, these were only two places back in the day where blacks can go and eat. So this is the original one here, and it's right next to the Busy Bee. Yeah. So anyway, so when I come to town, I always stop by the Martin Luther King Center in the church. So for those who never actually seen it up and close, I will eventually make my way over there while I'm here. For those who want to see it. A lot of history in this town. A lot of history. I want to go to the World of Coca-Cola. I haven't been there, and I used to live here. Did I go to the World? No, I went to the Georgia Aquarium. It's one of the largest aquariums in the world. It's really nice. I went there. But I did the church tour, Martin Luther King Memorial. Yeah. I think there's only two King family members left. I think that's the sister and the brother. I could be wrong. I think Dexter. I know Dexter passed away. You know, not too many of them left, but so much history in this town. Um, when I used to live here, I lived at I could put it up and show y'all. I lived at 13 Marietta Street when I used to live here. And all the time that I lived here, I never knew when I walked out of my building to my right was the original Coca-Cola building. I didn't find that out until like 3 years ago. I was like, what? Let me show it to you. 13 Marietta Street, Atlanta, Georgia, Northwest. I miss my apartment, man. I miss living here, y'all. Oh, I ain't gonna start crying. I'm gonna be a man today. I'm not gonna cry. I miss living here. I do. I really miss living here. So this is where I used to live, and I moved from these apartments because when I first moved here in '09, I was in a hurry to find a place. And this guy, these are all individually owned, and I prefer to do individually owned landlords. I don't really care for apartments. And the guy, here they go. This is where I used to live at. Here, let me show you. And the guy, this at that time, this one bedroom in this place here was only 1,200 a month. That's it. But I'm sure it's not like that anymore. I don't know. It might be, since they're privately owned, I don't know what they would be now. But this is a perfect location. Now, when I moved here, all this over here was open. Let me show you. It's called five. It's called 5 Points. Okay, so all back up in here, there was a place back up in here where I would go over here and get shoes for $9.99, like tennis shoes. And back up here is the okay. So this is where I used to stay right here at the Metropolitan. So you go down here, and it's really they're nice. Well, I was in a hurry to get a place, and he had a good deal, so I took it. And once I moved in, I was like ready to move because there was no parking. Even though I didn't have a car, there was no parking. Okay, so let me show you the original Coca-Cola building. So when I walk out of my building, there used to be a grocery store here. So I used to go here and buy vegetables and stuff like that. They didn't have meats. Yes, they did. I think they had meats and stuff. So this is the original Coca-Cola building right there, right there. That's the original Coca-Cola building. And I never knew it. And then one day I went to Atlanta to go come look at my old apartments. I was showing some people my old apartments. And we came outside, and the goddamn sign is right here. What a sign? Right here. Here go the sign right here. Right there. It tells you that's it's the original Coca-Cola building. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, see? Birthplace of Coca-Cola. All that time I lived there, I didn't know that was the damn building right there. That building right here. But that's what ain't that what Joan Rivers said? Don't fuck with me, fellas. But that's it. See, they got the Coca-Cola sign up there. And then what I liked about living here was, let me show you. One reason why I like living here was look, it was right here at 5 Points. Look at this. Hold on, let me pull up. Oh shit! Come on now. Oh, you tripping? You tripping now? You tripping? All right, she don't want to do right. She don't want to do right. Okay, she tripping. Okay, when she tripping, she tripping. Let me go back. Let me see if she'll let me go back. You bitch. Let's try it again. Okay. So, all right. So this is my place where I lived. Where is it? Right here. So this is Marietta Street. So you go down here. Go down here. Okay. Maybe it's gonna do it now. But Thanksgiving was good. Thanks for asking. Okay, so this is why I like living here. So when I walk out, I could go the other way, but this is 5 Points. This is what I liked about living over here. Now, when I lived over here, this here was the underground mall, but it's closed down now. I heard they're gonna redo it, and put something. This was a Marriott property, but it's no longer a Marriott property. I stayed there for my 60th. See, this is 5 Points. This is where you go and catch the train to take you all over the city. That's not my building. My building was next door to here. Here's another reason why I like living over here. See, there it is right there. There's the Coca-Cola building right there. See it? Right there. So I like living over here because downtown was back up this way. So I was close to everything. It's just that there was no parking. Here's another reason why I like living over on this street here. And let everything catch up. You go down the street here on Marietta. If you keep going, hopefully it doesn't take me the wrong way. But anyway, here's another reason why I like living here. Let me keep going. Hopefully it doesn't go down the wrong way. We're almost there. Right here. Look how close I was. Look to the CNN building. Look. Yeah. Omni, CNN, see? That was one of my favorite restaurants, McCormick and Smith's. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah. This used to be CNN right here, but I guess I don't see the CNN building, so I don't know if this is an old picture or a new picture. But I think they sold. I think they. I don't know if they sold the CNN building in Atlanta. I don't know, but this is the world famous park. You remember where they had the bombing, the bombing. You remember the Olympic bombing? Yeah. So I live right over here, and amongst all of this stuff. Oh, I miss it. I really miss it. Another reason why I moved because the guy, when people are in a hurry, they want to get you moved in. I put up a big deposit. I didn't get nothing back from my deposit. If I thought I could get away with, I can't say that on here, but you just read my mind. If I could get away with it, I would have because they were wrong because they told me that they controlled the electricity, which that's not the impression that I thought it was. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, and they controlled the electric, and the electric was so high, y'all. It was ridiculous. And then they so like I mean, I liked it. It was just a large room, but it was huge. But I didn't have no way of making big curtains. Like, imagine these curtains here. They were longer than this, and the windows were huge. So I like darkness. Like, I don't like light. I can't stand light. So I'd have to get up when I first moved in there, I went and got stuff where I can cover up my windows because I had no way of covering up the sun from coming in early in the morning. And that was one thing. And then I didn't know that there was a fucking train. Oh my God. That would come through there all times of days and nights. I mean loud. So I think them bitches did that on purpose, and that was annoying. And then parking, no parking. There was no parking. That was annoying. And so, but it was now. If I had been younger, if I had been my like 22, 23, 24, 25, I would probably like that living. But no, I just it was too much. And then I ended up moving to a condo off of. I moved into a condo off of Piedmont Avenue. But they called it Buckhead, and the condos were nice. But I'm still on the private group for the condos, and they got a lot of shit going on over there. And those condos are nice. I had a one bedroom den. Well, everybody has a den, but they were like one bedroom dens. They call it a bonus room, but it's really a den, and you turn it into a bedroom. And it was back then it was like 11, 12 a month. I'm sure they've gone up, and I was renting, and it's so weird because when I moved in, come to find out the lady was a seamstress and she know a lot of drag queens, and that's how we just kicked it off once we started talking and stuff. And but it I'd be watching the Facebook stuff, and people be over there stealing stuff off there. See, when you are a owner and you rent to people, you really don't know how those people are going to turn out when you rent to them because they could be the worst tenants. Like, you just don't never what could be on. They could be on drugs, and then they start bringing people over. That's the only thing about renting that could be bad. But my condo was nice. It was almost 1,000 square feet. It had a fireplace, full washer, full dryer, gas. I didn't like that. I don't like gas. I don't like gas, but it had gas, stove, and all that. It was very nice. I moved back home. I got out of there and moved back home. It was time for me to go back home. But it was nice. I like living there. It was very convenient. They called it the Buckhead area, but it was nice. I miss it. I miss it. Yeah, I really miss it. Now, and I was gonna move back. Remember, y'all remember telling y'all the story that I was gonna move back to Atlanta. I picked out an apartment. I was gonna move back into those apartments. I met a young guy, young black guy who owned one over there. He owned one over there. We had talked and everything, and he showed me his unit, and I was like, "Yeah, I want to move back," but then I told him no, and he was like, "What happened?" I was like, "I gotta go back home. I gotta be closer to my mom." So, but it was a nice those are nice units. They're very nice. But anyway, I wonder, do they put any of those on Airbnbs? No, no. But you see a lot of people on those cameras, and everybody over there had a Ring doorbell. Everybody had a Ring doorbell. You know, I like Ring doorbells, but I don't. Because my son house, who I just left, his neighbor got a Ring doorbell. His doorbell don't face outward; it faces sideways. Like when my son walks into his house, you know, he has a condo. You can see people. I don't like that. Do y'all like that? I mean, I don't mind the neighbors, you know, having a Ring doorbell, but just they see you coming and going. I don't like that. I don't like that. I guess it could be good, but I guess it could be bad. But my thing is, I don't want you watch. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm not comfortable with someone have a Ring doorbell right outside where they can see me coming in and out and doing whatever. My thing is, hell, if you got a Ring doorbell inside your house, you don't need to know what's going on outside. Well, I guess you do. I don't know. I guess you do, but because I remember when I lived in back at home where I'm at now, there was my neighbor. She had put one up, and I said, "Oh no, we're not doing this. No, girl, we're not doing this. Hold on, y'all." Yeah, I said, "Oh no, girl, we're not doing this." I went and I told the landlord. I said, "Hey, I don't mean no harm, but I don't want her having her Ring doorbell facing my door." Hello, thank you for calling me Mister. I appreciate that. Uh, and um, and she made him take it down. She made her take it down because, well, number one reason I didn't want my neighbors knowing I dressed up in drag. You know, see, when you have a house, that's different. But if you, I mean, some of y'all may not have a problem with it, but one reason why I didn't want one because I didn't want my neighbors don't need to know I dress up in drag and. You know, and at the time I was doing shows, and I didn't want them to know. That's none of their business. So when I walk up, well, you say you're gonna walk up the door, they're gonna see your drag. No, I would. Whenever I leave the house, my face would just be done, and I'd have on something unisex, like some pants, sweatpants, a coat. You know, like in the wintertime, I'd have on pants, a hat. You know, my face would be beat, but nah, I just never walk. I never walk leave my house in full drag. I never have, unless no, no. I think when I lived in Dallas, I did because I lived in the gay neighborhood. But I just don't never leave my house in drag like that. So I just don't think it's my neighbor's business that I dress up as a female impersonator. That's none of their business. And if they had a camera in front of my door, they would have saw that. You know, it's none of their business. But she made them take. They made them take it down. They made them take the camera down. Yeah. But the camera's all good though, because I had that same apartment that I lived in. I was out eating one day and I had the Ring doorbell inside my apartment. Remember, because we can't have them outside. And all of a sudden, my door opens. Bitch, I did like this, y'all. I said, "Who that white boy in my house?" There's a little white boy. He walked in there. This dumb bitch picked up my Ring doorbell and done like this, looking at it. I didn't say nothing because you know you could talk to him. I didn't say nothing. I just looked at him. So I got back to the apartment complex and I went in and I said, "Excuse me, who is this?" And I said, "Excuse me, who is this?" And the lady said, "Oh, that's my son. He's doing maintenance until we find somebody." Well, he don't need to be picking up my Ring doorbell. They fired her and yeah, they fired her because I called the corporate office. Yeah, you don't really be coming to my apartment picking up my Ring doorbell. You must have been really slow if you seen a Ring doorbell and didn't know what it was. You got to have been really slow if you see the Ring doorbell and didn't know what it is. But he looked young. He looked like he was probably 20 something, 21, 22. So, but yeah, you don't do that. You don't go in nobody's house picking up stuff. You going to go in there. Hey, Eloise, how you doing, baby? Happy Thanksgiving, love. Thank you for being a member as well. If you got to come in somebody's house, okay, and you pick up a Ring doorbell, you better know that somebody see you picking it up. Yeah, he came in and he picked up. I still got the video. Sometimes the video pops up somewhere in my feeds somewhere. And if I ever see it again, I'm gonna save it and show it to y'all. Yeah. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. But yeah, so anyway, y'all, I'm here in the city, and I'm here to try to find my spot for the comedy show. And I got three places to go to tomorrow, and I am going to show everybody who sent me send cash apps and demos while I'm on the road. You will be the first ones to see the places that I'm trying to pick out for the show. Um, One of the places I think I'm going to have it at is it's an upstairs, but they have an elevator and they have free parking. So yeah, I'll go meet with them. I got to go talk to them. Go look at it tomorrow. Other place, now that place with the elevator, there is a fee, but one of the places is free. But you know, everything in life ain't free. We didn't have to write up a long good contract, and you know, and what I like about the free place is because it's a friend of mine. He's a live singer. You too as well. He's a live singer, and he does live singing, and he knows the owners. And he told the owners about me, and he said, as long as I go through him, I can do what I want to do, but I still have to have a contract because I can't sell tickets. And the day of the event, they were like, "Well, we didn't know nothing about this." Oh no, girl, here's a contract right here. So I have to have a contract. So I'm gonna go look at that place, and then another place. So it's three places I'm looking at tomorrow because I got to hurry up and get it secured and get it going and get it ready. So yeah. But other than that, y'all, I will be doing the show tomorrow. You know, when I'm out of town, you know, a old bitch be trying to make some coins while they out of town. Hell, I spent $200 just leaving where I live. Shit. Ooh, I need to be rich. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I need to be rich. I'm in Atlanta, baby. ATL. I came down here to look for a place for my comedy show. I just showed my hotel room. I got to upgrade. Everybody loved it. Yeah, I got to upgrade. I was in a small room, but they put me in this, and I need this because this one. And I'm telling you, y'all, it's so private. Look, there's nobody over here. Let me show you. Okay, so I don't want to show my hotel room. Okay, so like that's just stairs. So there's nothing back over here. So when I do the show, won't nobody hear me. Okay, so and back over here, there's no room here either. That's the thing. The room is way so all of this over here is nothing. So I'll be making all kind of noise doing the show, and they won't hear me. So I was gonna do a show tonight, but I was tired. I was exhausted. So, but definitely tomorrow. You know, when I'm out of town, bitch, we need extra coins, honey. Until I become rich, I got to do what I've been doing. This is the little patio area. Yeah, it's cold outside. They said it didn't get cold. It didn't get cold till yesterday. So, but yeah, the guy who works here, he's really nice, and he's really cool, and he knows me real well. He's come. I told him, you know, you got a free ticket to my comedy show. He said, yeah, I know, PT. So he's a really nice guy. And you know what? No, I already arrested. I already arrested, baby. I'm ready to get up and hit the streets, honey. Yeah, so I'm gonna go hit the streets and shake my shimmy. But anyway, so let me tell y'all. Let me give y'all some tea. Okay, y'all ready for some tea? Well, okay. So this hotel. When I first started coming here, well, I've been coming here forever. But when I came here for my birthday years ago, I think my 60th, I came here and I stayed here. And that's back when the rooms here were 45. Now they're like 60 something, but that's still good because these rooms is $300 or $400 a night. This room that we're in is the most expensive room that we're in. Hush, mom. Sound like my mom telling me to be careful. I'm gonna be fine, y'all. I'm grown. But so These rooms here are like $300 to $400 a night, depending on what's going on. And so he upgraded us, to these rooms. These only $65 a night, plus tax. So damn good, for almost a whole week. So anyway, so when I first started coming here, we met we met manager here, and young black guy, younger than me, and I'm only 25. Nice looking guy, cute, whatever. And he was running this motherfucker. I mean, he was running it. So I don't want to go into too much details because I never know who's watching my show. So anyway, so come to find out, I spoke to someone and said, "Well, how's so and so doing?" The manager said, "Oh, I'll call you and tell you." So come to find out, the little young guy, he got on drugs. Mm. Got on drugs, lost his job. They fired him here from here, and he 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 was okay. So the other people that was here, just because you get on drugs, I mean you're not a nice person. There's a lot of nice people on drugs, but they was trying to help him get back to where he was because he they was just trying to help him. So when the new people who took over this place found out, they fired everybody that tried to help him except the guy who's here now and the lady who works at night. They the only two people, the original people that are still here. So because they was letting him come in the hotel and sleep and let him shower and stuff, uh, and they found out and they fired him. They fired them. And so, like I said, there's only two original people that's still here. That's from 4 years ago. And it's so sad because he is such a nice young man. And, it just, it bothers me. It saddens me to know that people get on it and look. They said he had a nice condo off of Piedmont. That's where I used to live. Remember I told y'all that condo I used to live in? Not downtown, but the ones off of Piedmont. A really nice area, Buckhead area. And they said a nice condo over there, and they say he lost the condo, he lost his car, they put his clothes out. Ooh, I'm not gonna cry. I'm just gonna tell the story. I feel so sorry for people who get addicted to drugs and they lose everything. And y'all, I'm telling you, he was such a young. I don't even think that boy was 40 years old. I don't even think he was 40. And when I first met him, I said, "Oh, you running this shit, huh?" He's laughing. He's a little gay guy. Yeah, I do what I do, And but I noticed a couple of times I came here, I would see him um, doing stuff, you know. Uh, I would see him doing things like kind of weird shit. And then come to find out he was actually sneaking guys into this hotel that they was doing crack and shit. Yeah, it's just. And when they told me about it, y'all, I was sad for him because I knew him, and I said he lost everything behind drugs. And they said now, last they heard, he be walking the streets of Atlanta. Oh, oh. And I say it all the time. I talk about it all the time. That could have been me. It could have been me. But I had the willpower or the prayer of a mother and a father, aunts and uncles, whoever prayed for me while I was out there running the streets and doing all kind of crazy shit. I didn't get on drugs. I could have got on drugs, but I didn't. So people like that, you just have to pray for them. You have to pray. And they said the boy was. They said he got so bad off that he was taking advantage of his grandparents, y'all. His grandparents. And they tried to come get him, but he didn't want nobody to come get him. You know, I guess he wanted to stay here and do his drugs. And I tell you, man, I walked in many a streets. I was in and out of cars, in and out of people's homes and houses and apartments, and I stayed up all night, did all kind of shit. But I'm so glad God protected me from doing drugs and getting involved with drugs and stuff. I'm just happy that that didn't happen to me. And unfortunately, I've had three or four of my not biological sons, but people who looked up to me as a father figure, and they moved here and they got on drugs. And I told them before they came here, I said, when you come to Atlanta, you better make sure you know. And I would talk to them like I was their real father. I don't give a I told them, and I told them. And see, Joe Nathan, so Rapids, and my son. Yeah, so three of my sons did the total opposite of what I told them to do. Yeah, it could have been all of us. They did the opposite of what I told them to do. Now, one of them died, two of them died, and the other one didn't die, but he had to leave Atlanta and go back home, and he ain't been the same since. So I don't know what he got going on. But yeah, it takes that one time, baby, for you to sniff the wrong thing, smoke the wrong thing, and that's it. So a lot of people don't understand why I get so emotional when I talk about where I come from and where it could have ended up one way, but it didn't. You know, I tell you, I hope and pray he gets his life together, and I hope and pray he gets his life together. You know, just young guy, young, but baby, Atlanta will eat you up. Good evening. Atlanta will eat you up. Any of these big cities, hell, a small cities will eat you up. If you ain't got your life together, you ain't. There's a young man who lives in my hometown, and I seen him about 3 months ago, and I said, "What are you doing here?" Because I live in the country. It ain't that country, but it's like, and I know most of the people that I run into in my hometown, they either own drug, they there for drug rehab or something, and they place them there to give them home. They put them in homes or something, whatever. And I already knew before he told me, because like, what are you doing here? And it's like, oh, he told me, it's like, I'm in drug rehab. I said, oh man, I said, I'm praying for you. I hope everything work out for you. I gave him my phone number, but he's been calling and he's been wanting to. He been trying to hint around that he need help for this, and I'm like, baby, I can't help you. I can't. There's nothing I can do for you, and I don't even want him knowing where I live at. And no shade. I don't want to get myself involved in nothing like that. He texted me one day. He's like, I'm in Dallas. I'm stuck in Dallas. I said, well, baby, you better contact the people at the home, because you probably wasn't even supposed to go to Dallas. You know, he probably wasn't even supposed to go there. His ass ended up the child. Yeah, but yeah. So people just, some people just unfortunately get on them drugs. I seen this one guy. And I'm about to let y'all go. I knew this one guy. Um, hold on, somebody text me. I knew this one guy. I knew him. He was a very, very nice looking guy. Everything was polo, cologne, polo shoe. He was a polo freak. He dressed nice, had a good job. And one day this was in Dallas, and I say, boy, what you doing out of the car? What you doing out here, boy? And he was sitting on the curb. I say, he go, hey, PT, how you doing? I said, I'm fine. What is you doing out here? Oh, I don't know if I should tell you. What? You okay? Yeah. I said, what's wrong? He said, no, nothing. I'm on drugs. I said, what happened, baby? You okay? And he told me, he said he would pick up tricks. He would pick up prostitutes, and he he smoked crack with him, and he ended up getting hooked. Oh my God. And I just bawled when I got in the car. I cried. But it take that one time for somebody to get hooked. Oh, trust and believe I met guys coming up through the years saying that they pull it out of crack pipe. No, baby, we're not doing that here, honey. I'm exiting. We don't do the crack over here, honey. It's about really crazy. I ain't doing the crack, coke, or nothing else. I ain't doing none of it. None of it. So you could have it. None of my ex boyfriends did drugs. None of them. They smoked weed, but none of my exes did powder or nothing like that. I just didn't want to be around it. Sure, you sure can. You always send money to my cash app. Why would I not? Well, to my Venmo. I'm still waiting on that booking. You're supposed to be getting me booked in Florida. I'm waiting. But I do got my dress and my wig, y'all. Look at you. You already had it ready. You a mess. You good with me. Anybody who sends money to my cash app, or you cool with me, I'll let you advertise your stuff on here, as long as it ain't got nothing to do with illegal stuff. Oh, okay. When I get back home, Dusty, I'm gonna start interviewing people on my YouTube channel, but it's gonna be with the computer and all that kind of stuff. I didn't say weed was a drug. I didn't say weed was a drug. Did you hear what I said? I said none of my exes did drugs. I said, but they smoke weed, but that's not a drug. I said that. So, but yeah. So when I get back in town, I'm gonna start doing interviews with some of the people on here who have YouTube channels or who just want to come on live and tell your story. We're gonna do interviews and stuff. Yeah. hmm So that's gonna be when is it gonna be? December the okay. And then of course December the 1st is World AIDS Day. I always do a moment of silence for that. All my friends and people have lost through the years. So yeah. Hold on, this is my cousin Desi. Miss Thang, I'm live. Miss Thang, I'm live. She gonna come watch. She gonna come to the live watch. Miss Thang, I'm live. Here she comes. She come and watch. Dusty, if you booking me for an event, you just sell tickets. I got people that follow me in Florida. hmm There go my cousin. Hey, look, Desi, before you came in here, I said, look at my damn cousin texting me. I'm live, Miss Thang. I'm live. Cousin, I'm at the Marriott. They upgraded my room. Did you see the room? Yeah. But anyway, so yeah. But they got to get their shit together, man. Cause we called in people a million times before we got in and asked them what is the incidentals. They said $50 one time fee. Baby, we got to that hotel. That girl said $50 a day. We said, girl, we'll see you later. Now, see, if I was a grand diva, I would just say, oh, here's the credit card, girl. Put it on the table and run it. Yeah, Sonny, but this room is better. It's bigger. You got your balcony. Oh, yeah, it's much better. Yeah. And then they do free breakfast in the morning. Got a stove, refrigerator. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Mm. Oh, and another thing about this room, Desi, you didn't hear me say it earlier. This room is drag proof. Like you can, if I do a show in here, you're not gonna be able to hear nothing because there's nobody down on this end but me, and Chase is in the front, so nobody, they ain't gonna hear me below. There's nobody above me. This is the perfect room to do a show in. So I'll be doing my show in this room. Yeah. So tomorrow is when I go out and look at these places to see where I'm gonna have my comedy show at. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, I enjoyed talking to y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to my conversation. And it's been real. I hope to see you guys later on. He said, well, I regret logging up, but I need more, been around more. I was going to bed. Okay, but you be good to take care of yourself, okay? And I'm glad you came on to the live. And I know everybody has a life besides watching me on YouTube. But when I see, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Thank you, baby. I'm sorry, because you know I got HTTDDTT2. Uh, when I don't see certain people on my live, I'll be like, where they at? I hope they're like Joelle. She's one of my regulars. I have not seen Joelle on here in a long time, and I hope she's okay. I don't know where she's at. I think she take care of her mom. I don't know where she's at. I don't know where she's at. So, but anyway, back. Let me. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. This the whole situation. This whole live was about Campbell's soup. Now I saw this last week, and I'm thinking, okay, so you mean to tell me all this time I've been eating Campbell soup when I get sick? In my mind, I'm getting better because it's the soup. Well, come to find out, they're saying what they saying that allegedly that is fake chicken in there. I can't see them putting real chicken in all them. And when you get to thinking about it, I can't see them putting real chickens in all them goddamn soups. Yeah, I know, yeah, I know you have to put certain. Yeah, I know. I just I don't know. Now was the guy just talking? Was he mad or was it is it true? Cause like bitch, I eat Campbell soup and I get better. And they said he was saying that the Campbell soup was for poor people. Well, bitch, I'm poor. Shit, I'm poor and I eat Campbell soup. Shit. So I'm like, I don't know, but a lot of shit we eat is not good for us. But you know, I wish, but the Lord had allowed us to go out and just eat grass like cows and shit. We'd be fine. I would, but the meat out of the soup, it didn't. Yeah, yeah, you know, right? That's I know. Like, well, you know, some people get mad with the company, and then they start reading and telling all the tea. Hey, how you doing? Welcome in. My day was great, yeah, but the night is just starting. I'm gonna get up and shake a leg. Hey, but yeah, I mean, I like Campbell's soup, but I think the best soup to make is your own. Go to the store, get you a non-injected cow or no, a non-injected chicken. You know, put you some vegetables in it. To me, that's the best soup to make. Homemade soup. It should have been disclosed, right? And then maybe I can get in on a lawsuit and get some corn, Sonny. Ooh, but yeah, that's the best soup to make is your own. And unfortunately, I don't know how to make soup. So what do you do? So if you make a soup, basically you would do some soup. I mean, some what you call the liquid stuff you put in there that don't have a lot of salt in it. I forgot what you call it. You would do that, and then you would you would season it, and you put the vegetables in there. I mean, I guess that would be the best soup. Yeah, yeah. Or you can cook some chicken and cut it up, and yeah, yeah. You're absolutely right, Sister Cub. You're right. Yes, you're right. Yeah. I wish they let give me 8 hours in home foods, home goods, not home goods, but Whole Foods. Just give me 1 hour in Whole Foods. One. Give me 1 hour in Whole Foods. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, but I still messed it up, Eloise. You didn't know that, Eloise. You didn't see when I was making rice and they walked me through it and it still came out bad. One time I was cutting up a chicken. Baby, that chicken was cut up so bad. I know the chicken was saying, well, what the hell happened here? What happened here? Poor PT, I can't cook at all. Don't know how to cut up a chicken or nothing. Only way I cut up a chicken is put it in the pot and let it bake or let it broil or boil or whatever, and then cut it up like that. Just I just don't know how to cook a chicken. I just don't. Yeah. But and I don't like white meat anyway. Now I did, I don't care for white meat. Yeah, maybe I messed that whole chicken up. It was all kind of pieces. It was pieces of a chicken that I didn't even know existed. I don't know. I still don't know how to fry chicken. Shit. I don't care. I don't care. Shit. That's why I go out to eat as much as I can. Now I'll cook a breakfast in the morning. No, you know what? I've done enchiladas before, sour cream chicken enchiladas and stuff. I can do all that. I can. Well, anybody can do a baked chicken. Season it up real good. But some things and I don't like to cook anyway because I eat it all up. My greedy ass, I go in there every 5 minutes. I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, so Campbell soup. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Progresso. To me, the Progresso soup is good. Progresso, I like Progresso. They got some good soups. Progresso's really good. Yeah, yeah, Progresso's really good. hmm Well, my day was kind of crazy because I don't like to sleep on the plane, but baby, I fell asleep. I was because I did the show last night. And by the way, somebody came on my live and said they sent $20 to my PayPal, well to Chase PayPal, and they lied. So I can't wait till they come back on this live so I can read their ass. Why would you do that? Why? And I wrote their name down. They say ain't nothing came over here for the on the PayPal. Just lied. But that's what people do. Yeah. As my mama say, showboating. Showboating. So anyway, y'all. I talk with you guys later on. I'm gonna check in with y'all. I'm sure I'm gonna be at somebody's club tonight. I'll probably go live, and so y'all can see all these sodomites. Fire and brimstone. Y'all going to hell. Oh, by the way, let me read this bitch right quick. Excuse my language to all you Christians out there. Do I have this bitch picture? Hold on. I'm finna read this hoe right quick. I'm finna read her right quick. Hold on a second. Let me read this hoe. Excuse my language, Lord. Hold on. Do I have her picture? Here she go. That's Akbar. Y'all know who she is? Akbar. She's a rapper. She was on one of them Love and Hip Hop shows. Y'all know who she is? I'm about to read her. I'm about to tear a hole into her right now. Just let me know if y'all know who she is. I'm about to give her a piece of my mind. Yeah, I'm about to give her a piece. Okay. So y'all know the situation that's going on now where hold on, let me move this out the way. Okay. So y'all know the situation that's going on now where maybe YouTube ain't gonna let me read. Hold on. What happened? Y'all still there? I guess YouTube said, no, you're not finna read PT. Hold on. Let me know if y'all still there. I wonder what happened. They won't let me bring the live back. Hold on. Hmm. Let me try this. Hold on. Okay. It's bringing my picture up, but let me see. I'm trying to bring the live back. The live of me. It won't let me. Hold on. What the hell I been done? Oh, I know YouTube probably know I was about to read, honey. They know I was about to give. What are we talking about? Just sit and listen. Okay. Well, it won't let me. It let me bring up the pictures. Did y'all see my new wig? It let me bring up the pictures, but it won't let me bring myself back on here. That's weird. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Okay. So this lady, the Akbar lady, as y'all know, there's a transgender person who was unalived by her boyfriend, and they had been together for over 7 years. So the guy knew that she was a guy. The guy knew that he lived his life as well. He was born a guy and lived. He knew everything. He was kind of like in the closet, but he wasn't in the closet. But the more popular they got, the more popular he got. So people knew about him, and they said that he really didn't like the fact that he was attracted to her, but or them. I'm gonna say them, so I don't offend anybody. Yeah, la la. But but anyway, so he was always abusive toward her. Anyway, he unalived her. He took her life and everything. So this bitch, Miss Akbar, said, "Y'all know y'all wrong for that. Y'all know y'all ain't shouldn't be burying no man with no wig or no dress on. Uh, God, gays don't go to heaven. Gays don't go to heaven. Da 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 da. Let me tell you something. Let me tell this whole something. First of all, if you can go to heaven, being on a reality TV show, cussing folks out, airing out your personal business, doing all unnecessary. This you was not on a gospel reality show. You was on a hip hop R&B show. My point is, I can't judge you like you can't judge me. How you gonna be on a reality show cussing, cutting up on a reality show, and you gonna say I'm gonna go to hell, and you gonna go to heaven? I don't think so, bitch. You crazy. Now I don't know if this woman is doing this for clicks, likes, and views. Apparently she is, but Miss Thing, you have lost your mind. Because according to the scriptures, anybody who do anything outside what's in the Bible, you ain't gonna make it in heaven. Of course, I don't believe that because I believe he died for my sins. And if you, I'm talking to the people who believe. You don't believe, I ain't talking to you. But that's just the way I believe. But how are you gonna sit up there and then you gonna say, oh yeah, I got gay friends. No, you don't, cause you ain't my friend if you telling me I'm going to hell and you on a reality show. Bitch, you crazy. You on a reality show and I'm going to hell? I don't think so. So she got to be doing it for clicks, likes, and views. When I saw that video, I said, "Child, I'm not going to even entertain that. I know she's doing it for the clicks, likes, and the views." And back to the person being buried as a girl or a guy. Well, first of all, the mama was in the life. The mama was in the child's life more than the father. The mother should have. The mother was in the child's life more than the father. So I think it's going to be the mother who decide on how they want to bury the child. Now, unless y'all have to take it to court, I think they end up burying him like a girl. But he lived his life as a girl. He might not have been a girl, but he lived his life like that. That's how he lived. And then that's why people, not just gays, but everybody, all of us, hey Ray, we all, no, we're not going to get me in nothing. I'm going to block you. How about that? Everybody should have not their obituary, but they what they want to happen when you live here. That shit need to be in writing. Well, PT, how you gonna be buried like a motherfucking man like my mama had? Shit, I ain't no damn transsexual. I don't even consider myself a crossdresser. I'm a comedian, entertainer. Cross dressers are people who cross dress all the time. Bitch, I don't cross dress all the time. Every time I'm cross dressing to put money in my pocket. That's it. Well, not prostituting, but you know what I mean. Some people, she got to be doing that for clicks, likes, and views. Oh, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. She's got to be doing that for clicks, likes, and views. That's the only reason why she's doing that. So, yeah, gays don't go to heaven. I got gay friends. Well, your gay friends they need to unfollow you, bitch. If you think you could be on a reality show and do all this shit they be doing on them reality shows, and you say you going to heaven. Well, let's. I know we not supposed to judge, not that you be not judged, but since you judging me, bitch, I'm judging you. You ain't going either. Crazy. Anyway, yeah. Akbar, this crazy woman right here. Oh Lord, I hope they don't kick me off again. I was trying to show her picture and then they wouldn't let me come back. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up again. Yeah, Akbar. Yeah, talking about gays can't go to heaven. Well, anybody who supposedly do sin ain't gonna make it into heaven. This thing right here. This thing. Yeah. Girl, get somewhere, sit down. I'll see you in heaven or either hell, one of the two. And then, guys, again, continue praying for Quentin, aka Funky Dineva. You know, he announced that he had a little stage 1 colon cancer, and we all love him. He's crazy. He talks his shit, but we love him. Yeah, he talks his shit. He puts it out there, and I like Funky Dineva. I do. Funky Dineva be reading, but a lot of women say he don't like women and stuff. But I don't know. I like him. He reads. Good morning. He says a lot of stuff that I don't people don't agree with, but that's just what it is, you know. Yeah, thank you for becoming a member. Yes, well, your name is in green. Hmm. So hopefully, he talked to Gary with the T, because Gary, he went through the cancer thing and he fought it. So he's gonna be all right. I think it'll be good. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all, I enjoyed you guys. I'm gonna talk to y'all later on. If you enjoy my content, my conversation, my cash app is listed on the bottom, and I am out of town, and I'm so cute, but I ain't as cute as I used to be. So the men don't buy me drinks no more. I remember how many times I came to Atlanta. No, when I had moved here in '09, I was still thinking I was in that high school shape and that small waist and the face pullback moments days. And back in the '80s, bitch, I soon I walked through the club, I had well, yeah, but it's not like it used to be. Soon I walk in the club, bitch, I had a date. And I said, oh, you know, a few guys was trying to talk to me in the club. It was at Bulldogs. This is in '09. A few guys trying to talk to me, and I'm trying to act like I'm still 18 and 19 again, brushing them off. Next thing you know, I'm sitting outside in the cold before I get in the Uber to go home. Well, maybe not an Uber back then, but cab ride. We didn't get home. All the guys who tried to talk to me, they gone, and everybody else looking like with this old man. But it's so weird though, because a lot of young guys. So when I say young, I'm 25 allegedly, and so a lot of guys that be like 20 and 30 be trying to holler at me. I'm like, y'all too young. But them 25, 30, and 40 year olds, they like older guys. But I don't know if it's because of the AARP card. Yeah, I don't know. But I ain't got nothing for them. I ain't got nothing for them, baby. But a wing and a prayer. Anyway, but I do like the attention. Oh yeah. When I hear these young guys be on like, I don't want no old fat ugly motherfucker. Don't be hitting me up. Oh baby, just keep living. Hallelujah, just keep living, honey. Oh, keep living. Hey, what's happening? Keep living, baby. Yeah, I don't want no old head. I don't. Oh, just keep living, baby. Your day is coming. Yeah, and then you got these young ones. Yeah, and it's okay if they don't want one. That's okay. But y'all act like you ain't gonna never get old. Oh, you gonna get old. Yeah. Keep living, as the old folks say. I be saying when they be on TikTok, I don't want no. And then some of them be cute, and they don't want. They just got an attitude like like I used to be. I get what I want, talk to who I want to, and I'll be like, baby, I miss them days, honey. I wish I could turn back the hands of times. Yeah, I miss the days where, I didn't have when I came out, we didn't have phones. How you knew you was the T? When you left the club, when you got home, you had a pocket full of phone numbers in your hand, in your pocket. That's how you knew you was the T. Yeah. And but now, them phones, you put your phone number in. That's how my mama found out I was gay, because why all these men calling? Oh, they're my friends. How you doing? uh, yeah, so that's back before cell phones. Wow, these men keep calling here. Well, yeah, we getting ready to go to church. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm gonna see y'all later on. Let me call Chase and see what his ass is doing. He need to get his ass up. It's time to go. No, we ain't going nowhere tonight. It's 1:30. It's 1:30. All right, so we're just gonna rest and get out tomorrow. So y'all be good. Take care, and I guess I'll see y'all later on. Okay. Bye. Oh, hold on. Oh, we got a cash app. Of course. Thank you, Ella. $25. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. I'm out. Y'all be good. Take care. Anything before I go? Oh, I will. I'll tell him. And he got his ass. Oh, let me tell. Oh, I gotta tell y'all what happened. So earlier, I was in Chase room and I left my charger over there. And y'all remember the scene from Color Purple when Mister, what's his name, Mister, kept uh, he was going for the interview. He'd leave out, come back, leave out, come back. So when I went over there, I knocked on Chase's door. I said, I need my charger out of there. Bitch. So he opened the door. He put it out like that. Like I thought about the Color Purple. Then I came back again, knocked on the door. I said, Mister, I need some socks. She said, get away from my door, and lock myself out. And so I had to go downstairs and get the keys. She said, that's what you get for playing with me. All right, guys, I'm going to see y'all later on, okay? Y'all be good. I'll talk with y'all later, okay? And if you enjoy my content, please hit the Cash App or the Venmo while I'm out of town. I appreciate you guys. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.